the new challenger.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
どっちも強そう。ってや、気をつけのぜひ。
Blocks the jump in. Starts off zoning with the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this rate. Picture perfect parry there. Their timing is on point. All right, you're doing well.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
Stakes takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
出た、SA 技。
Nails the anti-air. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out.
どうなる？
There's still a chance here. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta be experiencing burnout.
いやー、頑張れ。
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ、全部勝負なんですけど。
Throws a projectile. Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. And they keep up the momentum.
なるほど。
Yoga fire there. That's what we want. Oh, super art.
やばい。
Can they utilize the corner?
慎重ですね。
What are they? No worries about that.
いや、惜しいな、今の。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
勝てるよ、これ。
Bravo, the hit throw connect. Zones with the pop. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Okay, on to the next one.
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Don't worry, it happens.
惜しい。
Sticks the combo. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish?
惜しい。
Didn't they hear the announcer yell fight?
なんか読み合ってる感じですかね。わかんない。どういうこと？これ。
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Oh! Can they utilize the corner? Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner. Gets it! Alright now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient. Great work! Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Oh yeah, just like that. That's what we want. That teleport's gonna rattle.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Great work! Just like that.
いいよいいよ。
The throw connects.
いけるよ。集中集中。
Oh, burns out.
いやー、頑張れ。
Okay, will this super art do anything?
なんかもう
It's there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Manon's metal level is kinda low. Need to find time to boost it. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and their toes. Misses the drive impact.
どうするどうする。綺麗な足技。
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up down to the wire.
え？
KO.
決着ですね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game.
そういうことなんですね。
Player 1 has the life advantage.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. Springs forward with the drive rush. You know we paid to get in here, right?
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんですよね。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Oh, we've seen this episode before.
いや惜しいな今の。いや頑張れ。決まった。
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
面白かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here.
どうだ。
Let's offer projectile to waste time. They're at the center of the stage. Nothing but space and opportunity.
いやどうだどうだ。
Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
決着ですね。
Reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
どちらが勝つのか気になりますね。
Jumps! Feels fluffing it out and getting sweaty. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Just goes for it at this range.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Is it burnout triggered? Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Bravo say. Snuffed him there.
これはまずい。
Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. Knocked him out of the air. This is a critical moment.
すごい適当ですね。どっちも負けないで。
Well, you're done.
決めてった。ナイス。
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
いやどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから。
Knockdown.
うまい。どうだ。
Can they utilize the corner?
どうするどうする。
Player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Nanon relies on boosting that metal level up to secure better damage. They're gonna need to work on some grabs somewhere. Goes for the super art. That happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw suit KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Alright now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
いやどうなるんだろう。
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
心理戦にも注目です。やばい。
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
どういうこと？これ。
Gotta be careful not. Great work! Just like that.
いや惜しいな今の。
Overdrive art. Good call there.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Give him some of that beat. Looking for the overhead this time.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Why are they going in? Hang back. Player 2 is in a very down and out.
よっ名勝負。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
What? In anti-air? Teleport? Nowhere? Oh my god! Did they be broken away?
これはまずい。
Yo, let me get my dictionary for this. Nilpong Sompo-Thief! Remember that, class?
すごすぎ。天才。
Drive attack misses! Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Nice!
めっちゃ足長いやんマノン。この場面でいい感じに溜まっております。ゲージがすごすぎ。天才。
Do they have what it? Now we're getting somewhere.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
This can lead to some big. Closes it out.
決まったー。
Player 2 is hot. I'm feeling.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
They're still hungry. Stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Nice. That drive impact doesn't get through. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Okay, both fighters have taken a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight.
どうなる。
Almost had it, but it gets blocked. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter. Gets it.
決着ですね。
I bet after that round they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me, but we're gonna run it back now.
どちらにも頑張ってほしいです。
Player one has a slight life lead.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Jump! Oh, yeah, just like that.
綺麗な足技。
Making a loud statement with that combo. Knocks off a chunk with that combo.
ナイスナイス。
Bravo, the hit throw connects. Still a chance, they gotta do it. Solid anti-air.
危ない危ない。でもまだいける。
Barely blocks the... What a smart throw!
すごくに天才。
KO.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Nails the anti-air. Starts off zoning with the fireball. Solid anti-air there. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Strings it all together. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. And they scrape together a final push. Looking winded, Burnout changes the game.
いやー、どうだどうだ。
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
うわ、逆転だ。
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
That punish counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here.
いいですね。
And the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage.
出た SA 技。
Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town. They need to be mindful, takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
がっつり当たっちゃいましたね。
Safely buffs the metal level.
慎重ですね。
They're backed up into the corner. Over is there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Yeah, this is all yours.
いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
He knocked him out of the air. Let's see how these two try and set the tone of the match.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something.
白熱してます。
Reads the jump. That punish counter creates a chance for some juicy damage here.
いいですね。いいよいいよ。
Drops him from the air. Drive up. Perfect read with the anti-air. Comic to start something. Drop that off.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Amazing. They've got about half life left. Blink out. No worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
めっちゃ惜しい。
Super art income.
なんかすごい。
Player 2 has drive impact misses. That wasn't bad.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。
Burns out. Still a chance to knock him out of here. You're done.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Burns them up. Noise.
いや、惜しいな今の。
Gets the jump in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them. Nice perfect parry there. What's the next move? Player 2 needs to deal with his burnout.
どうするどうする。
At the center of the stage. Hell.
おお、
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Checks them with the projectile. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
惜しい。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Will this super art connect?
お、
Scrapping it out up close.
2人ともやる気満々だ。
Player 2 is in a pretty good... Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Following up, the life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round. Player 2 is got their going for the super art.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Yoga Flame.
いったれいったれ。
That's what we want. Here comes the corn between the wall and a hard plate. And they're stunned.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Down and out.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
いやー、熱い戦いでした。次の試合もファイト。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
さっき負けた方も次はいける。なんか跳ね出てますね。かわいい。
Lots of aggression from both sides. Renon's metal level is kinda low. Need to find time to boost it. Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
The super armor does its job.
え？
Goes to the overdrive. Getting the throws pumped up with Monet's Dore.
ヒヤヒヤします。
Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
どうなるんですかねここから。
There's a wall. KO!
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
なんか本当勢いがすごいですね。いやー、どうなってしまうんでしょうか。どうなんでしょう。
Player 1 can work with this lead.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Brushes that off and keeps going.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Yoga Flame.
慎重ですね。
Gotta be careful not to whip this range.
これ
KO!
決まった
Gotta shake it off. Let's go!
ー。なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Oh, what a going on the offensive? They're going for the super art?
やばい。
Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home.
このラウンドに注目ですね。
It's all that juice on the super art. Not shy one bit about it.
今の完璧。
Drop the private pack misses.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。
Teleport, no worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。
The next touch may decide this round.
すごい激闘ですね。どっちも負けないで。
One player is in burnout. It's over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Renon wins.
Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
ギリッギリの接戦って感じですごい面白かったです。
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Hold it down. Hard to keep track of them with that yoga teleport. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから。
Player 1 with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。どうだ。
Player 2 has used up all their drive. Spices things up by adding the super art to the combo.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。頑張れ。
Opts for the anti-air. Nails the anti-air.
天才か。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. You may want to slow the pace here. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Alright now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Got their eye on the air. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
なるほど。
Player 1 has the life lead, and this is gonna be bad news.
ナイスナイス。
Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation.
いやいや。
No worries about that. Oh my god, we got a stun.
いやー頑張れ。勝てるよこれ。
They back the opponent into the corner. It's there.
おお。しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
いやー熱い戦いでした。次の試合もファイト。
From up above. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here.
どうだどうだ
Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
惜しい
Gets it!
綺麗に決まりましたね
It's all good. You can still switch it up.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです
Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Impact shut out. Build a fire then. Gets clipped by experiencing burnout. No worries about that.
まあそういう時もあるよね
Safely buffs the metal level.
慎重ですね
Gotta be careful not to whip this range. Players. Ooh, burnout activates. Is it time for the mix-up? Oh, no way. No signs of letting up from out of that corner.
いいですね
Nice.
今の完璧
Set up with the jump. Yo, critical art now? Still a chance. They gotta do it. Could be looking a inches back. KO.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いがしたいです
Takes the hit, a chance for big damage with the punish counter.
ナイスナイス
Gets the jump in. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 currently has the life lead. No need to overextend.
どうなる
Manon's metal level is kinda low. Need to find time to boost it.
どうだ
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Absorbs it. Hold your breath. Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈
Brings out the super. How's this going to work out for you?
夫これが SA 技ってやつですね
KO.
お
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
お今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
いやーどうなるんだろう
Player 2 is going to want to manage the drive meter better for a win this round.
このラウンドに注目ですね
They gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね
Looking for a chance. Great work. Just like that.
いや惜しいな今の
No worries about that. That teleport's gonna rattle.
頑張れ
He's there.
綺麗に決まりましたね
You're on the right.
Aki. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
よろしくお願いします
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
かっこいいとこ見たいです
Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Player 1 has the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですねどうするどうする
Confident anti-air.
すごい
Player 2 creates a good... Oh! That happens to everyone.
惜しい
Takes a trip. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Even a throw here will do. KO!
決まった
It's all good. You can still switch it up.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a cap brushes that off and keeps going.
やばい
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから
This match just started and it can go. Ooh, burnout activates.
いやー頑張れいいよいいよ
Nice. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps in. Goes air to air and takes their turn. A quick breather. Is it time for the mix-up? They just won't. They're going for the super hard?
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Making it rain with deadly implications. Why are they going in? Hang back. Fighters are at a standstill. Not sure what's going on.
下の SA ゲージってやつですよね。逆転いけるか。
Don't mind me. Just making a flowchart over here.
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんですよね。
KO.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Send him home. You got this.
いや、強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Super clutch corner switch. Meets them air to air. Yoga flow. A trade, but still works out. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Nowhere to run.
いやー、
Putting the cherry on top.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
Chunks of uncooked raw soup.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。こっからどうやって
Closes it out.
決めてったナイ
Okay, on to the next one.
ス。いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
Dives in with cool faith. Blocks it.
ナイスナイス。
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Very dangerous range. They can definitely get clipped by something. Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here.
ヒヤヒヤします。
Good job blocking KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Spin some meter here, investing in the round.
あー、これかっこいいやつ。
Just goes for it at this range.
やばい、2人ともやる気満々だ。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Watching each other. Now we're getting somewhere.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
Drive impact misses.
You're lucky.
Closes it out.
決まった
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
ー。いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
Throws to get around their defense. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
どうなるどうなる。
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
惜しい。
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Misses the drive impact.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Burnout trigger. There's still a chance here. Gets him.
決着ですね。
Don't worry. We're just getting started here.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
No worries about that.
いや惜しいな今の。
No worries about that. Opens him up with the throw.
いいよいいよ。
Nice. That corner's... Oh, yeah, just like that. Knockdown and... Experiencing burnout. Whips the impact.
やばいんじゃないですかこれ。
Barely blocks the jump in. Great work, KO.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
Good stuff. Gotta keep it up.
惜しい。
Denied up top. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Confident anti-air. It's alright, you're doing well.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Got their eye on the air. Can they utilize the corner? Blocks the jump in. Nice. Smart choice there. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use an overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot.
頑張れ。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. No more drive gauge. Spin some meter to add super damage to the combo.
出た SA 技。どうなる。
You may want to slow the pace here. Are you both exchanging numbers or something? KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Parries the attack. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
そういうことなんですね。
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Add some damage and flair with the super.
何これ、すごい派手でいいですね。
Player 2 drops them under half-life and closes the gap. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Great work! Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Go for the fireball to force a reaction. That and whiffs. They're wide open.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
It's there.
ナイスナイス、かっこいい。
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Creates no worries about that.
いや惜しいな今の。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
惜しい。
Very dangerous range. They can definitely get clipped by something.
いやーどうだどうだ。あと少し。
That's one huge life lead. Is it going what we think it is? That happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Hits.
決着ですね。
I bet after that round they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me, but we're gonna run it back now.
どちらにも頑張ってほしいです。
Player 2 got smothered, but what now?
そっかそっか。
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。二人ともやる気満々だ。
It's a good spot to use the super.
何これ、すごい派手でいいですね。
No worries about that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。全然気が抜けませんね。
Deadly if it expands the meter on the super arc.
今の完璧。
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Dolphin.
Every loss is a chance to learn.
面白かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. I saw that. Picks up some quick damage with that combo.
すごい。
Backs him into a corner.
どうなるどうなる。どうだ。
Player 2 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. And they scrape together a final push. Where is their opening? Great work! Just like that.
いや惜しいな今の。
Not a lot happened, but I'm sure there's a point to it. It's there!
決まった。
That's what I like to see.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Lets off a projectile to waste time. Smart throw. That'll do more. Springs forward with the drive rush. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
どうなるんですかねここから。
Jumps in. Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
慎重ですね。
They gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Super art on deck for both fighters. Raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen?
ちょっと何ですか今の。
So we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal that cash money damage they need. They change sides. Is it what connects with the throw?
今の完璧。
Oh my, there's a burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Down and out.
よっ名勝負。
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Block. Hard to keep track of him with that yoga teleport. Tries to make something happen with the overdrive arc. Player 1 with the lead. They're gonna end it quick or more fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash.
いけるよ。集中集中。
Now we're getting somewhere.
めっちゃ惜しい。了解です。
So what's next?
やばいやばい。もういけるよこれ。
Do they have what it? You're done.
決まった。
Don't worry about the loss because your next win's gonna show them you're for real.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
Great work! Just like that!
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Player 2 chases him down.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
There's a corner switch. Shuts down the air approach. Nails the anti-air.
あと少し。
KO!
お
Reflect on the round. See what you can use next.
お、どちらが勝つのか気になりますね。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Gotta be... Oh, yeah, just like that! Blocks them down with the arc. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in.
これ結構有利ですよね。
Smart play with the throw. Is it time for the mid-ball super arc?
ちょっと何ですか今の。
That teleport's gonna rattle. Time to reassess the situation. No worries about that.
いや惜しい。
KO!
決まった
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
ー。いやー熱い戦いでした。次の試合もファイト。
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
We're still early in the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
惜しい。
Shoots off a fireball up close. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner. There's still a chance here.
いやーどうだどうだ。
Oh, yeah, just like that. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですか。
They've been pushed into the snatches victory from the jaws of defeat.
うわ逆転だ。
That's a huge win there. Settle down and keep grinding.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
なるほど。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. That teleport's gonna rattle. Yoga Flame. Great work. Just like that.
いや惜しいな今の。
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Denies the jump in. Final round. Who were the fighting game gods favor here?
もうどっちにも勝ってほしい。ここまで来たら。
The throw connects.
今の完璧。
Nothing tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
これはまずい。
Excellent read.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
They can't make any mistakes here if they go in whiff. They're wide open. Burns out.
危ない危ない。でもまだいける。
You're done.
おお。しっかり倒しきりましたね。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
No worries about that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Goes for the drive rush there. Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Backs him into a corner.
どうなるどうなる。
That happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Gets the counter hit throw.
どうするどうする。
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They're on a roll. Projectile to try to change the situation. That happens to everyone. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps! Throws to get around their defense.
天才か。
Great work! Just like that. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Yoga float, where's this going? Spices things up by adding the super art to the combo.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。
Barely blocks the jump in. Blocks!
いいですね。
That punish counter creates a chance for some juicy hits. Spends the meter on the super art.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。この場面でいい感じに溜まっております。ゲージが
Hanging on for two. It's there.
おお。しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
いやー熱い戦いでした。次の試合もファイト。
Solid throw tech. It's all right. You're doing well.
惜しい。
Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. Yeah, like that. Still slugging it out here. Misfire with the drive impact. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Goes for the throw. Gets the jump in. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. KO. Alright now, let's try and switch up the game plan. Nails the anti-air. Barely blocks the jump in. Zones with the fireball. Blocks. Hard to keep track of him with that yoga teleport. Dashes up. Is it time for the mix-up? A quick breather. Drive gauge is almost empty on. That's what we want. Just goes for it at this range. Still a chance. They gotta do it.
You're lost in
Down and out.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary. Solid idea. Maybe next time. Fights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. KO. Don't worry, we're just getting started here. They piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it? Barely blocks the jump in. Was looking for that jump attack. Hard to keep. Oh yeah, just like that. Smart play with it. Drive rush to keep it going. Experiencing burnout. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Fights out from the corner, back to the center of. They were baiting that the whole time? Closes it out. You're on the right track. Get back out there. The ever-crucial opening round is about to begin. Overdrive. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Throws them. What's next? Bad it hits. Collect on the round. See what you can use next. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Side switch out of the corner. Is it time for the mix-up? That no worries about that. Barry takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Very difficult to use. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to use the just goes for it at this range. Life lead here, but no worry. Focus on what's for KO. Every loss is a chance to learn. Whoa, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet. Solid anti-air there. Player 1 with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Keep at it.
大丈夫大丈夫。
The low heavy hits. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
I bet after that round they're nodding their heads thinking, all right, yeah, you got me, but we're gonna run it back now.
どちらにも頑張ってほしいです。
Player 2 got rung through the ringer last round. They're gonna need to decide if they stick to the plan or do something different. Still lots of time and it ain't over yet.
なるほど。
Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive arm.
勝てるよこれ。
Experiencing burnout. Looking a little one-sided so far. One chance here may end this round. KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
いやー熱い戦いでした。次の試合もファイト。
Gets the jump in. Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Picks up some quick damage with that combo. Drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly.
あと少し。
Can't tech the throw. Then happens KO.
決着ですね。
It's all good. You can still switch it up.
どちらもガンガンやり合ってほしいです。
Goes for the jump in to start the round. Start charges forward. Then pushes it down to the wire.
いいですね。
Backs on the Dr. Blocker.
ナイスナイス。
There's a change. Oh, super hard.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Add some damage and flair with the super.
いいですね。
Deadly implications indeed. You don't look too good. Down and out.
お、名勝負。
Send him home. You got this.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
That teleport's gonna rattle. Knocked him out of the air.
今の完璧。
This is gonna hurt.
ナイスナイス。いいよいいよ。
Barely blocks. Uses their drive gauge. And whips. They're wide open.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
Sets up with the jumping.
白熱してます。ほんまにあとちょっと。
Yoga flow drive impact misses. Are you for real?
決まっちゃいましたね。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Tap those shins. Throws to get around their defense. Good call just now. Player 1 has the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。どうだ。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Life lead opens up. Grabs him. Pressure him with cool fake. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. You may want to slow the pace here. Somehow push it there.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
All right now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Yoga flow. Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game.
なるほど。
There's an overdrive on it. Yoga flame. Medium kick hits. Ooh, burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
KO.
決まった
You're on the right track. Get back out there.
ー。いやー熱い戦いでした。次の試合もファイト。
Secures the jump in. Keep at it.
惜しい。
Gets a chance with the jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Yeah, like that. Shuts down the air approach. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here.
どうするどうする。
Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. They're on a roll. Life lead opens up. Very solid corner switch.
ヒヤヒヤします。
Dives in with cool fate. You may want to slow the pace. Hits him.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
The jump in is denied. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Player 1 can work with this lead.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。どうなる。
Pushes that off and keeps going.
どういうことこれ。
Burnout trigger, a quick breather. Hard to keep track of him with that yoga teleport.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
KO!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Just needed a bit more composure. You'll get it next time.
面白かったです。二人ともマジお疲れ。
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate.
気合入ってますね。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Gotta watch out. Grabs him,
どうだ。
tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. That happens to everyone.
惜しい。
Oh, now here's a chance to do some damage. KO!
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Big low reaching heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Still plenty of time left.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。いやー、どうだどうだ。
Can't tech the throw.
慎重ですね。
Is it time for the mix-up? Side switch out of the corner. No worries about that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Yoga fire then. Reads the jump in perfect.
いいですね。
Cashes out the gauge and offers it up to the claws of Yasu.
My magnum opus. Did that sting? いいですね。
Any mistake tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
Hey, no worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
Anti-air in the clutch. What are they? You're done.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Throws him. What's next?
お、
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Can't blame either of these fighters for not wanting to be stuck in that corner.
どうだ。
Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Plenty of life left in both fighters, but a big difference in drive. Who will take advantage? Big counter. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here.
あと少し。
The jump in is denied. Heading into the end game. KO.
お
All right, now let's try and switch up the game plan.
お、なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Dash. They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
They're going for the super art.
やばい。
Wow, super art
あ、これかっこいいやつ。
gets experiencing burnout.
いやー、頑張れ。
Great work. Just like that.
いや、惜しいな今の。
Yoga flow. Player 2 in dire straits with crowns him from above. Knocked him out of the air. Now we're getting somewhere.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。慎重ですね。
Ooh, burnout activate. Forget about that. Focus.
めっちゃ
Closes it out.
決めてった。ナイス。
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Throws him. What's next? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan.
どうだ。
Absorb the attack. Hold your breath. Yeah, yeah.
天才か
Sticks to combo. Can they utilize the corner? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Well-timed corner switch. There's still a chance here. Oh, yeah, just like that. Thanks, Hella. Great work. Just like the KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
いやーどうなるんだろ
Noise, noise.
うまあそういう時もあるよねいいよいいよ
Can they utilize the corner? At least one of them is having a good time in that. It's a good spot to use the super.
すごくに天才
Deadly implications means poison, and now here comes the pressure. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it... Oh, burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jump! Oh, what a read to block the drive impact.
いいガード
This is gonna hurt. Uses their drive gauge. This can lead to some big damage. Burnout, you're done.
決まった
Dawson
Don't
wins.
get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした
Manon. A new warrior has entered the ring!
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
どっちも強そうですね。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
気合入ってますね。
Denied up top. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
どうなるどうなる？
I saw that.
なんか跳ね出てますね。かわいい。Just innovation.
This is a tough spot.
ヒヤヒヤします。どうするどうする？
Checks them with the projectile. Takes a trip. And they scrape together a final push. Will this super art connect? Parries the projectile. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Drop. Oh, burnout activated. Hits him.
決着ですね。
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Misses the drive impact. Grabs him. Springs forward with the drive rush. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Burnout triggered. Good call there.
いや惜しいな今の。
Blocks it. Trails are going for the super art?
ちょっと何ですか今の。ヒヤヒヤします。
What? An anti-air? Ayo!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Excellent damage on that. Experiencing burnout.
全然気が抜けませんね。
That's gonna leave them wrapped. Have to work Manu's Dore into your game plan for the long game. A jump? Oh my god, did they just choke it away?
これはまずい。
Back into the corner. What setups do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
Knocked him out of the air. Turning it all the way up with the super.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。危ない危ない。でもまだいける。
Oh, what a rush. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. They gotta find something to work with here. Tucks them in with the command throw.
いけるよ。集中集中。
They are done.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player one clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
いい勝負。負けた方も惜しかった。
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね。
Alright, first round. What's going to happen?
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
We're still early in the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Nice, smart choice there. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this rate. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Misfire with the drive impact.
綺麗な足技。
Nice, smart choice there.
うまい。
Gets the jump in. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Hits with the overhead. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
やばい。
Getting the throws, nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Lots of up-close clashes that last round. Will both sides decide to slug it out again?
このラウンドに注目ですね。
Baits them and goes in for the hug. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they springs forward with the drive rush. Safely buffs the metal level. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Shows the medium kick. He's blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Bravo-se. The hit throw overhead attack. Player one with the rhythm owning that space.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Will this super art do anything?
なんかすごい。
They gotta dig down deep here.
すごい激闘です。
There's a burnout.
いやー頑張れ。
Nuh-uh. That win wasn't luck. It was 100% planned.
あそこからの逆転はしびれますね。
A new warrior has entered the ring!
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
なんかワクワクします。
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
気合入ってますね。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Blocks the jump in. That's some big juicy damage on that counter.
どうだ。綺麗な足技。
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Overhead. Grabs him.
どうなる。
Okay, they'll want to keep this flow going. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. It's there!
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Alright now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。いいですね。
No worries about that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
The spacing is so on point right now. Nice. They both have full drive gauges to work with.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
Both fighters have full super meter on deck, so that's what we want. Jumps! Barely blocks the jump in. They trade hits. Oh, what a rush! There's still a chance here. They push their and some damage and flare with the super.
何これ、すごい派手でいいですね。
The super arc connects and it's going to be the kill. Down and out.
よっ、名勝負。
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Goes for the command grab. Anticipates the overhead. Drive rush to keep the momentum. Denied up top. Blocks the jump in. The jump in is denied. Very solid corner switch. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to end the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage.
出た SA 技。
Oh, command grab. Trouble's coming. There's still a chance. Goes for the super arc.
え、いやー、どうだどうだ。
Each hit is so KO.
決まった
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
ー。今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
All right, who's gonna swing first?
いけいけ
They return to center stage. Reads them. The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump. That's what we want. Manages to block the jump-in attack.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
No worries about that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Player 1 needs to use the threat of raw super art.
何これ、すごい派手でいいですね。
A real test of nerves here.
It's time to
Looking
train.
for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Closes it out.
決めてったナイス。
Pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイト。
Here comes a new challenger.
We got a good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
Round one.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Puts one in the pocket. Uses the downtime to get above. Fuha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかね、それは。
Perfect execution, and game plan nets our fighter a perfect round.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
どちらが勝つのか気になりますね。
Did well to get the buff in there. Sayasho jumps, barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
この感じは
Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Sayasho to start something. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very quick meets them air to air. Clutch, anti-air.
頑張れ。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. There closes it out.
決まった
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
面白かったです。2人ともマジお疲れ。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
Not shy with the grab. Puts one in the pocket. Nailed it.
すごい。
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Down to the wire.
お、
Good stuff, but you gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫。どうなる。
Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Did well to get the bump in there. Knockdown. Goes for the super art.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。いいよいいよ。
Both fighters are barely alive.
どっちもギリギリ。
Okay, KO.
お
Give me more of that.
お。いや強すぎません。すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Got their eye on the air.
ナイス。
Early round decisions. Oh, burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Player 2 chases him down.
何これ。
Just goes for it at this range.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. It's important to increase the metal levels. Nice. The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. Oh, yeah, just like that. Not much life difference. Time to take this momentum and really run with it.
今日も羽が舞っております。
The fighters with and whips. They're wide open.
これはまずい。
There's a burnout. Super art to show 'em what a PhD fighters can do for you.
すごいことになってるよ。
When you absolutely gotta put him down, use super to take the round. Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Who will come out on top in this final round?
どっちが勝つのこれ。頑張って。
Give him some of that PDA. The life bar has been whittled down to about 50%. Big gauge lead here. Nothing stops this train. Teach him a lesson. Forget about that. Focus.
めっちゃ惜しい。ドンマイです。
Nice.
足長い。いったれいったれ。
Throw's not gonna reach.
完璧。
Raw super. Why are they going in? Hang back. This is gonna hurt. Anti-air in the clutch. They push their way out of the corner. What are they gonna do? Gets the corner switch. It may be time for some payback. Are you for real?
決まっちゃいましたね。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Gutsy play with the grab.
なんか跳ね出てますね。かわいい。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。どうするどうする。
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
In a dire situation, they can't hit.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
いやーどうなるんだろう。
Steel slug. Oh, the opponent thought they had something there, but they're about to get crushed.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Oh, yeah, just like that. Big throw. Sayasho. Player 2 will look to apply.
どういうことこれ。
The moves cancel out. You couldn't plan that.
慎重ですね。
Buster picks a good spot to use the super.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。
Uses the gauge for the super art. They want to show they're not playing around. There's still a chance he's there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
いやー。
Here comes a new challenger.
Now we're in for something special.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね。
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
始まりましたね。
Don't worry, it happens.
惜しい。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなる
Goes for an overhead. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they could be. Not shy with the grab. Can they scrape to KO?
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Give me more of that.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Who gained control of the match in the early going?
こっからこっから。
We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
Reads them. Plays well, super art.
やばい。綺麗な足技。二人ともやる気満々だ。
Is it time for the mix-up? A quick breather. Experiencing burnout. Changes things. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws him.
こっからどう行くんでしょう。
Yo, what? Raw super art income. Down and out.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Player 2 did some damage there. Damn.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ。
The reversal's no good. Denied up top. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown.
どうだ。
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。いやー、どうだどうだ。
Keep at it.
惜しい。
Knockdown. That happens to everyone. Hits.
決着ですね。
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
どうなるんだろう。
Jump! What a reaction to go air to air.
いいよいいよ。
Is it time for the mix-up? Going in? They're going for the super art?
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。
What are they doing? They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Brushes that off and keeps going. Oh yeah, the boost and dunk. Knocked him out of the air. Great work. Just like that.
いや惜しいな今の。
Still alive? Still alive? Snatches victory from the jaws of defeat.
うわ逆転だ。
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Manon's metal level is kinda low. Need to find time to boost it. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
Player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace.
どうなる。
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Lands the forward throw. That corner pressure continues. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Alright, what's coming next? It's a crucial back throw. There's still a chance here. KO.
決着ですね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Combo with the target combo. Barely blocks the jump in. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Shows the meter experiencing burnout. Spins the meter on the super art.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。
The band's turning up. Man, Buchin Ninja Star Cypher thinks it'll all be over in a flash. Is it time for the mix-up? There's no worries about that.
いや惜しいな今の。ペース溜まってますね。いけるいける。
Jumps. KO. Every loss is a...
A new warrior has entered the ring!
All right, both players are ready to go. Time to get hype and make some noise.
よろしくお願いします。
Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Denied up top. Oh, that was on point.
うまい。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
I saw that.
ナイス。
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
どうするどうする。
In a dire situation, they can't afford KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
They both showed their brushes that off and keeps going.
え？
Barely blocks the jump in. The drive impact is denied. This range is where it gets interesting. Got
ナイスナイス。
shows a medium kick. Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. That's a counter.
慎重ですね。
Checks with the medium kick. Opens him up with the throw.
いいですね。
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Charges forward. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner experiencing burning.
いやー、頑張れ。いやー。
Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town.
せいやー。スイート。
Why are they going in? Hang back. They're in the corner. This may change the match.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか。
You're done.
決めてったー。ナイス。
Oh yeah, this is all yours.
いやー、熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
He denies the reverse. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA game. Oh, what a rush! Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Clutch, anti-air.
今の完璧。
Gotta be mindful of reach below.
今の完璧。
Gets the links it. Free flow strike. Overhead attack. Here, overhead. Hold it down. No worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。全然気が抜けませんね。
You have to make some closes it out.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Jamie wins!
Okay, on to the next.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから。
Backs him into a corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
どういうこと？これ。いやー、どうだどうだ。
And they scrape together a final push. Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Jumps up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Hold your breath. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Closing moments of the round, one hit's gonna do it.
やばいやばいやばい。
Luminous kick to throw him off. KO.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
なんかこう、魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Who gained control of the match in the early. Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Super on deck for both fighters. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. From low heavy to
慎重ですね。これ結構有利ですよね。
gotta be careful not to whip at this range. It's there.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Just needed a bit more composure.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
どっちも強そうですね。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
どっちも強そう。
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. That happens to everyone.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Just out of range for that throw.
どうなる？
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。ナイスナイス。
One combo can end this round right now.
どっちもギリ。
KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Well red. Keep going.
いや強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
一瞬の油断が。
Just goes for it at this range.
やばい。
Good call there.
いや惜しいな今の。
The metal level is getting up there. Pressure's really building up. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Trying to read each other. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one is in a pretty good situation. Gaining some meter here, investing in the round.
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。
She grabs him, drops the wine glass, tell the valet to give you a minute because your girl's gotta get her last dance in before midnight. You do not want to get scooped now that damn KO.
決まったー。
Player one is showing off $1 million smile now.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
From up above. Good call just now.
すごい。
Player one with the life lead.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる？どうだ？
Not shy with the grab. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Next hit will end the round. Can they scrape together a final? Oh, burnout activates. Yoga float hits him. That's what I like to see.
いやー強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Had the radar up and running. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから。
Can they utilize the corner?
Just
Parries the jump in to shut it down.
お
Time to take this momentum and takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Now can they finish the job?
いいよいいよ
Go the float. Where's this going?
レタス
Have to work Manu's Dore into their game plan for the long game. Great work. Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよねいったれいったれ
Player one has the super gauge advantage. Go the float. Now we're getting somewhere.
めっちゃ惜しい4枚です
Get ready to be good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
飛躍がこっちまで伝わってきますね
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
気合入ってますね
Yeah, like that.
すごい
Backs him into a corner.
どうなる
Player 2 has the life advantage.
結構リードしてる感じですね
Still slugging it out here.
どうする
Will this super art connect?
これが SA 技ってやつですね
Sticks the combo. Whiffs the throw.
綺麗な足技
And will this super art connect?
お二人ともやる気満々だ
Who will capitalize on an opening first?
これどっちが勝つの
Jump! It's there!
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Well read. Keep going.
いや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
They piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
いやーどうなるんだろう
Is it picks the air throw? Ooh, eyes on the sky. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Jumps up. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Goes turn up. Hey, oh.
おおしっかり倒し切りましたね
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
次のラウンドが勝負ですねまあ全部勝負なんですけど
Jumps in. Still plenty of time left.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Drops that off.
やばい
You have to work Manu's Dore and will this super art do anything?
なんかすごい
That's gonna leave them rattling.
白熱してます
Getting in the groove. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いやー一気に
No way, no signs of letting up from out of that corner.
すごすぎ
They are done.
うわー決まっちゃいましたね
Player 2 is showing them what.
Now, find a new rival.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
どっちも強そうですね。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
どっちも強そう。
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Still slugging it out here. Sick.
うまい。
Denied up top.
どうだ？
Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Sweet.
ナイス。
Getting the throws pumped up with Mane's Dore.
いやー、どうだどうだ。
Okay, they trade hits. Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner.
慎重ですね。
Jump! Hey-o.
お
That's what I like to see.
お。いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Player one charges forward. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
やばい。
Safely buffs the metal level.
いいよいいよ。
They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは。ちょっと何ですか今の。
No worries about that.
いや惜しいな今の。
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Time to take this momentum and really run. Brushes that off and keeps going. Breaks it off. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it's
やばい。
no worries. Focus on what's in front of you.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。
Who's gonna take it?
どうですどうです。どっちも負けないで。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
The final round. Woo! Nothing but air.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。
This match just started and it can go either way.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
Rushes in. Oh, just do it. Drive impact misses.
めっちゃ惜しい。4枚です。いけるよ。集中集中。
Next, at 12 doing the business. Can they make the most of it? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack.
これはまずい。
Puts the brakes on the impact.
いいよいいよ。ナイスダウン。
Down and out.
決まった。
The pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Fires a power wave. Super armor does its job. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Nice.
なんか跳ね出てますね。かわいい。
Can they utilize the corner? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Hold your breath. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances.
頑張れ。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. You may want to slow the pace here. Charges forward. Even a throw here will do. Somehow pushes back all the hits.
決着ですね。
Give me more of that.
いや強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。今日も羽が待っております。
The throw whiffs. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Super Art on deck for both fighters. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. There's a definite... Oh, Super Art!
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Raises with the... That's what we want. Uses a target combo as a filler.
やばいやばい。もういけるよこれ。
Oh, just do it! There's still a chance here. Gotta do better than that.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Barely blocks the jump and you're done.
よっ名勝負。
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
There's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punch counter.
ナイスナイス。いい
Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
んじゃないですかこれ。いけそうですよ。
Sick. They're in range. Nothing stops this train. That wasn't bad.
めっちゃ惜しい。どんまいです。
Breaks him. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いや、throws him. すごくに天才。
Goes fishing and lands the counter. Will they get?
今の完璧。
No hesitation or regret. Open up. It's time for business. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It's over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player 1 is hot. I'm feeling.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Jump. Brushes that off and keeps going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから。うまい。
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws him. What's next?
どうするどうする。なんか跳ね出てますね。かわいい。
Can they utilize the corner? Spends resources for the drive reversal. Sweet. In a dire situation, they can't afford what a finish. Great life gauge awareness there.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Bags around. What did you make of it?
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
All right, let's see what happens in this next round. Reads them. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
このタイ
Spend some meter here, investing in the round.
ムナイスナイス。
Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town.
いいですね。
What a smart throw! Why are they going in? Hang back!
まだここからの逆転は全然ありますよね。
Time to take this momentum and really run. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Give them some of that PDA. Down and out.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Player 1 dug in deep to get that win.
強すぎ。すごい勢いでした。
Here comes a new challenger.
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
よろしくお願いします。
Round 1.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
始まりましたね。
It's all right, you're doing well.
惜しい。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
どうなるどうなる。どうなる。
The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Holds out with the block. Then spins some meter to add super damage to the combo.
これが
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Alright now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね。
Saw that drive impact coming from a mile away and parried it. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Charges forward. Fights back out of the corner. Great work! Just like that.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Counters the jump in with a perfect parry.
やばい。
Goes for it all but just misses.
いや惜しいな今の。
Dashes forward.
かけるよこれ。
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Everyone loses. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
いやー熱い戦いでした。次の試合もファイト。
Big counter. Player 1 chases him down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Goes for the throw. Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Getting the throws pumped up with Vinay's Dore. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws him. What's next? This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack.
あと少し。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Even a throw here will do it. It's there!
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
どうなるんですかね。ここから。
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range.
いいですね。
Springs forward with the drive rush. Spins the meter on the super arc.
あー、これかっこいいやつ。
Uses the gauge for the super arc. They want to show they're not playing around.
二人とも軽く。
KO.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Every loss is a chance to learn.
面白かったです。二人とも。
Here comes a new challenger.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Yeah?
いやー、どうだどうだ。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Good stuff. Goes to the drive reversal. That throw misses. Not having the crosshair. Even a throw here will do it.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round.
そういうことなんですね。
Anything could happen here.
いやー、ここ気が抜けないですね。
They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Fights back out of the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the and brings out the super. How's this going to work out for them?
出た SA 技。
Noise, noise.
まあそういう時もあるよね。
Oh yeah, just like that.
慎重ですね。
Is it time? Brushes that off. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Overhead. Manages to block the jump. What a smart throw. They're going for the super arc.
やばい。
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Closes it out.
決めてったー。ナイス。
Marisa.
Okay, on to the next one.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね。頑張れ
That happens to everyone.
惜しい。
Very dangerous range. It can definitely get clipped by something here. Blocks the jump in. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Perfect air to air. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up. Hits with the overhead. The jump in is denied.
綺麗な足技。
Jumps in. Looking pale.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかね。
Just go for it at this range.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。いいよいいよ。
They need to be mindful of their opponent's SA gauge. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. That's what we want. Waddle takes the hit.
どういうこと？これいいですね。
Safely buffs the metal level. Gotta be mindful of reach and jumping. Nice. Jumps in. Oh, yeah, just like that. A real test of nerves here. Is it time? Burns the gauge to turn up the heat. That back throw was huge. One player is in burnout. Passes out the gauge right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Doesn't give up and gets the win with authority.
あそこからの逆転は染み出ますね。
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
いや
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
なんかワクワクします。
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Nice, smart choice there.
すごい。
Scoops him out of the sky with the throw. We're still early in the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。どうだ。
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
惜しい。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big counter. And tech the throw. Projectile to try to change the situation. Keep at it.
惜しい。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
頑張れ。It's not your
Light lead hits.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Fake.
ナイスナイス。
Gotta be careful not to whiff this range. Oh, yeah, just like that. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Block. Okay, they trade hits. No mix-up as the low heavy is blocked. Anti-air drops him. Not much life difference. The spacing is so on. That's what we want. A trade, but they're not worried. Connects with the throw. There's a definite gauge disparity here, but it may not matter. The air-to-air raw super art income.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
Oh, Shaw turning it all the way up with the super.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. You're done.
決まった。
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them you're for real.
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
さっき負けた方も次はいける。
Decides to meet them in the air. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Oh, more of that.
天才か。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Nails the anti-air. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end, KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Alright now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Was looking for that jump attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? No worries about them. Add some damage and flair with the super.
何これ。すごい派手でいいですね。
They're backed up into the corner. It's there!
決まった。
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
いやー熱い戦いでした。